Here's the list of major factors which proves that plastic has an important place in our daily life. However, what do we do after using the plastic articles? After we realize they are no longer of any use to us, we throw them away, right? But have you ever wondered what happens after that? What is the journey of the plastic once it enters the garbage bin? You may wonder why it is so important to know about the plastic which is waste after it is thrown away. Just think for a moment. Plastic is a type of solid waste. That means it will occupy the space when we throw it away. And can we afford the consumption of the space by waste materials at this point of growing population? Absolutely not. That makes us to find out an alternative, which is dumping of the plastic. Let us think about what can be done with the plastic after we are throwing away. One option is that we can burn it. What will that result in? By burning plastic, we could effectively get rid of them. This will make sure that no space will be occupied, right? Wait, just think for a moment. Is it really advisable to burn the plastic? We know the fact plastic just melt on heating. It is not completely turned into ashes. What remains behind is simply an unusable form of molten plastic. And is there any other ill effect? Yes. Burning plastic leads to release of various harmful fumes. The chemicals released can cause severe health issues in humans as well as other living organisms. So that means the option of burning of plastic is completely ruled out from our list. What other option can we think of? Maybe we can try burying a plastic. Can this be a good option? Maybe yes, because that would not release the harmful fumes and neither it will occupy the space. So can we bury all the waste plastic that can generate it? Wait a second. Will the microbes in the soil get affected if we dump plastic in their homes? Yes. The stress given to the natural living organisms in the soil by plastic is quite significant. But why did they get stress? Let me explain. We know that an organic matter get into the soil, the microbe present degrade it. This is called the decomposition reaction. But the reaction is possible only when we have organic matter. And as far we know, plastics are nowhere close to be organic. Thus, they are inorganic in nature, makes them unfit for decomposition. How do we address such substances scientifically? Well, those which can be degraded by microorganisms are called biodegradable, whereas materials like plastic which cannot be degraded are called non-biodegradable. Thus, it is non-biodegradable of nature of plastic that do not make them for burial. If we still burying them, they will only occupy the space in the soil and it also leads to the soil pollution. And what? They also harms the natural microorganisms in the soil. This is also ruled out. So we cannot burn them or bury them. What option we are left with then? What can be done with the plastic waste generated? Well, their simplest, most convenient and environmental friendly option is recycling. Yes, plastic has the property to melt, heated, and the molten plastic can be further molded into different forms, right? Thus, the plastic waste can be recycled to form new and useful items. So, can we say we are sorted with the plastic waste? Actually not. Shouldn't the best option, we should not generate the plastic in the first place? Don't we have the substitutum for plastic that we use in daily? The bags that we are using in the market, the plastic ones can be replaced by a jute bag or any such natural material. This will help in the left-off generation of plastic waste. It is our responsibility to keep the environment clean and safe for other organisms as well. And is there better solution to this? Yes. We can keep in mind that 4 R's. And what are the 4 R's by the way? It simply stands for reduce, reuse, recycle and recover. Isn't this principle such explanatory? Of course yes. It says that we should reduce the use of plastic in the first place. If we use it, then you can use it repeatedly. That is, it has to be reused. Once it turns useless, we should recycle it. That means we should convert into a similar or different products which is useful. And what does recover means? There are many materials which are complex in nature. These cannot be directly recycled. So we opt for recovering the energy stored in them. In such cases, we process the materials in various stages to get the energy stored inside them. Following such rules can help us to keep the environment healthy. We must not forget that our beautiful planet is shared by many other living organisms too. Keeping the environment clean for ourselves as well as for the other organisms is one of the most important responsibility of us.